Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer number 2980-640. This is a screen door spring hinge. This is a full surface type hinge. And this is what it looks like. This is a 2980. Surface mounted. Meant to be surface mounted to the door and frame. It appears to permit a small amount of inset on the standard door installation. Let's take a closer look at this. Yeah, sure. Small amount of inset you're going to have there. So let's take a look at what this hinge is. First of all, it's a 2980. So the question is, what does that mean? Well, it certainly means that it is a full surface hinge. That is a spring hinge. And that it is adjustable tension. That it is steel based. And all of these features make up a 2980 in full. It's a full surface hinge, full surface, adjustable tension. We'll give you this button tip sort of preparation. There is another one that does not feature this decorative type of tip, or at least this finished type of tip, and it is made of steel. Okay. Do not believe they have a brass version. Let's take a look. No, they do not. They're all made of steel. Okay, so there is the 2990, which is a half surface version of this. One leaf goes to the frame normally, the other leaf surface mounts to the face of the door. There's the 2960 and 2970, full surface, half surface, that feature non-adjustable tension springs. Why you would want those? I suppose cost, or you're replacing exactly what was there. You do not have any need to adjust the tension whatsoever. There's also the 2920 and 2930 series, which are, those are different in the design and shape, meaning that they have a loose pin. They do not feature this button tip here. They have literally, this cap doesn't exist, and the pin can physically, if you wanted to, remove it from the hinge. It doesn't fall out, it doesn't move on you, but if you do not have a tip that looks like this, decorative, well, button tip anyway, you may have a 2920 if it's adjustable tension. The fourth of the set would be the 2100, 2200, and they're just basically a slightly different size. They're marginally larger, okay, is what those are. Now, the 2920 hinge itself, the 2980 hinge itself is, according to the balance of the extended description information down below this video, is going to tell us that it is non-handed. It can be installed either for the left-hand doors or for right-hand doors, doesn't matter. It is an adjustable tension, which we're going to go over in a moment what that means. Button tip, they call it. It is full surface, made of steel. The 640 now, that means oil-rubbed bronze. This is exactly what 640 is going to look like, and you can do this hinge in lots of different finishes. Your brasses, your bronze, your chromes, your nickels, satin, polished, obviously oil rubbed. Zinc, you can do, that's a 603 finish. If you want the hinges in black, they can do a bright black japanned, which is 601 finish. This hinge is intended for doors up to 50 pounds if you're using three hinges. There is a link below this video to a document called Template that will allow us to review the important dimensional properties, and let's go over that now. You can see the hinge leaf is 2 5/8 tall. That is indeed the case. Might be a little closer to 2 3/4. It's going to have an overall width of 2 7/8, almost 2 7/8. Okay. Has an overall height of 3 3/8 of an inch, if you wanted to know what that dimension was. Actually closer to about 3.5 inch. Okay. Screws are going to be included. Wood screws in a complementary finish. Now, there is no so I do not see published installation instructions, but let's improvise. So you're either going to have to install the hinge with the tension collar up. I would imagine that that's going to be if you have a right-hand door or a left-hand reverse door, or with the tension collar down, because that is not flush between the two leaves. At least it sure doesn't appear to be. I wanted to grab a ruler so we can demonstrate that. Okay, we can see that when I hold the ruler flush on this leaf, we've got that margin. If I bring it parallel, we've got a margin here, right here. So I would say that that leaf would be the frame leaf, because the door is typically moved in or inset into the frame slightly, 1/8 of an inch. In fact, 3/32 of an inch, less than 1/8. So that would be my frame leaf. What appears to be the larger leaf, at least what appears to be the larger leaf to me, this leaf. That would be my forgive me, my door leaf is what that would be. I think I said frame leaf. That'd be my door leaf. Then, you know, I can see where my vertical axis of pivoting is, and I would just determine what my location is going to be on the door and frame. You're probably replacing existing, so you can go into the same holes, but the truth of the matter is you will need to determine exactly where that's going to hang. And I'm going to say the fact that the factory is giving us this little prong that's right here, I might be tempted to say that's where you're going to put the edge of the frame. Okay, you can see a little tooth right at the tip of my finger. There's 2 of them, actually. No, yeah, forgive me, there's only 1. So that's probably going to be an indicator of where to locate it on the frame. Installing these, generally you'll have top, middle, bottom. With spring hinges, you can very commonly have 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. I wouldn't worry about that at all. I would go top, middle, and bottom, presuming that you're using this well within the 50-pound characteristics of what the hinge is rated for. You know, 3-foot by 7-foot doors would certainly be the maximum. Setting the tension, that's just going to be something that you're going to play with in the sense of setting it. Work the tension on the middle and bottom hinge first. Maybe come with tension on the top hinge last. But because your door is going to be so lightweight, it's really not an issue. Bottom line is this. When the door is hung, now you want to set tension. With the tension collar pointed towards the top, insert the tension rod into one of these holes and turn it clockwise. As you turn it clockwise, you reveal new additional holes. It's into one of those new additional holes that you will insert the tension pin. For every order that you place, you will get, pardon me, for every hinge that you order, you'll get at least one, you'll get 1 tension pin. For every order of hinges, you'll get 1 tension rod. You might get more. You need 1 of these to do a job, but you need 1 tension pin for every hinge. So now I've got tension set on that, okay? Adjust that as you go. Do it evenly across them, across the hinges, so that they're sharing the load, but more so the middle and bottom. The top hinge will be actually carrying the majority of the weight of the door, but because you're dealing with a light door to begin with, won't have too much of an impact. Do not exceed, I would say, 4 holes of tension if you're going to 90 degree. and 3 holes if you're going out past 90 degree. Certainly don't exceed that. And I would try to stick to 3 holes of tension and then adjust accordingly. Okay, that's just what's going to happen. What the variables are going to be, of course, the weight of the door, the width of the door, how many hinges are installed, the condition of the door as it presents itself to the frame. You know, is it square? Is it plumb? Is the jamb actually to such a point where the door is actually riding up a little bit? That will affect it as well, ever so slightly. All you have to do is try to move that door vertically a 1/16 of an inch for your hinges to really have a fit in trying to do so. Okay, guesswork, I guess, is what is involved, but I wouldn't hesitate to jump in and try it. A real nice product from Bommer. They put their name right on it, and because this hinge is so small, they don't have their logo on it, but if they did have the logo, right above it, it would say, Made in the USA, a fact that Bommer's quite proud of, certainly, as am I to represent them. If you have any questions on the Bommer, this is their part number 2980 in a 640 finish or any other Bommer product, and by the way, they're sold as each. When you buy one, we're going to send you one hinge. So if you need a pair of them, be sure to order 2. Any questions on the 2980 or any other Bommer product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.